Welcome, thinkers. Today we're diving into the world of Seneca, the Stoic philosopher who taught Rome how to think deeply. Ready for 40 questions? Let's see how well you know him. Here we go. In which ancient empire did Seneca live? What was Seneca's full name? Which philosophy is Seneca most closely associated with? Seneca was the tutor to which infamous Roman emperor? What profession, besides philosophy, was Seneca deeply involved in? Where was Seneca born? What was the cause of Seneca's forced death? Which Roman emperor ordered Seneca's death? What genre were many of Seneca's surviving works? What did Seneca often write letters about to his friend Lucilius? What is Seneca's most famous collection of writings? Which illness troubled Seneca throughout his life? Which other Stoic philosopher was born around the same time as Seneca? What was Seneca's father's profession? Seneca emphasized the importance of controlling what? Which Roman emperor exiled Seneca to Corsica? How long did Seneca spend in exile in Corsica? Seneca believed that philosophy should be applied to what? Which Stoic idea did Seneca stress? What theme is common in Seneca's tragedies? Seneca compared life to what in his writings? Which famous Roman soldier was rumored to conspire with Seneca against Nero? Seneca's writing style is often described as what? What did Seneca consider true wealth? Seneca advised people to practice what daily? Which Roman emperor did Seneca serve as an advisor for? Seneca's brother Gallio is mentioned in which famous text? What did Seneca say about anger? What did Seneca argue about time? Which later philosopher and emperor admired Seneca? What was Seneca's view on wealth? Which Roman author mocked Seneca for being hypocritical? Seneca's letters often addressed what practical theme? What does "On the Shortness of Life" teach? What role did Seneca play in Nero's early reign? Who preserved much of what we know about Seneca's death? What was Seneca's relationship with nature in his philosophy? Which modern philosophy or movement was deeply influenced by Seneca's Stoicism? What did Seneca stress about death? In his writings, what did Seneca say was the best guide in life?
And that wraps up our Seneca challenge. How many did you nail? And how many made you think twice? Don't worry, even Seneca would say mistakes are part of learning. But hey, if you enjoyed this Stoic wisdom, why stop here? On the end screen, you'll find our quiz on Socrates, the man who asked more questions than anyone else in history. Tap it now and keep the philosophy fun rolling. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and challenge your friends, because wisdom is always better when shared.